having a great day. We took the weekend off. It was Parker's birthday, and then Saturday the kids were in a marching band, prayed. So we had a busy weekend, a nice family weekend, and we hope you guys did too. We're back. We're going to do a really cute project. I've been looking forward to using this transfer. It's called Flag Company, but it says Betsy Ross Flag Company, handmade, stitching old glory since 1776, long may she wave. And then this is a surface that we've had on Etsy for a long time, and then we also have the cutouts. But I love this like beaded surface. We have it in different sizes, so you guys can check that out when you comment the keyword, which is going to be Betsy, B-E-T-S-Y. It is pouring here in Western New York. What's new? I feel like it's all it does is rain. I thought it was supposed to be April showers bring May flowers, but we had April showers, May showers, and now June showers. Anyway, let's just hope the creek doesn't flood again, because it's getting higher and it seems like we have flash flood warnings all the time. Hello. I'm all patriotic today, you guys. Yeah, comment Betsy. I'm pinning my comment. We're going to share this into the broadcast channel, and then we'll get started. I'm Brittany with Tilton Designs. If you see that red live up here, I'm live. Otherwise, you're watching the replay, so just comment #replay. We missed Sunday Funday yesterday because it was Parker's birthday, so we're going to pull 2 winners from last week, and then we'll dump it out and we'll restart. So let me just set my timer here. Every single Sunday we pull, depending on my mood, I pull 1 to 3 winners to win Happy Mail from us. And these are all the people that commented. Every 10 minutes a timer goes off while we're live, and then whoever's comments there last gets put into the Sunday Funday basket. So we're just gonna kind of mix them up. And the thing is I use sticky notes so they kind of stick together. Lisa Dolan is gonna be winner number 1. And then this one right here, Alicia Remote. So Lisa Dolan and Alicia, okay? We're gonna dump these out and we're gonna restart. So make sure you guys are commenting. Got an empty basket. I have my timer set already. When you guys jump on, say hello, hit the heart button, comment Betsy. Make sure you sprinkle S-H-A-R-E, all those good things. Tell me what you guys did this weekend. If you want to learn more about getting all the supplies, like I said, comment Betsy. You can also learn about joining our crafting community. We're going to get started. I think I want to do, so I got inspiration from another designer. We have something called Design Studio. So all designers and Perks members are in this Design Studio. And there's somebody in there, she created a really pretty project, and she did like a kind of like an offset, like a shadow. But I'm going to use the cutouts. I'm going to paint them black, and then we'll go over them in nominee. But I'm going to do the shadow thing on a couple of the things on the big surface. And I want to paint those black. I want to paint this black. I want to paint this black. And then I'm going to do some nominee as well. I think this is going to be really, really cute. So we're going to get started. Mark actually went to pick up the kiddos today. Woke up this morning. Our kitchen is right next to our bathroom. So I was walking through the kitchen to go to the bathroom, and I stepped in a puddle of water. And I was like, oh no. Looked up, and the wall was soaked. The drywall was all soaked, and then like it was coming into from the door jamb as well. So Mark wasn't sure what to do. He cut into the ceiling, but then he called his dad because his dad's really good with that stuff. Luckily, it could have been a lot worse. It ended up being one of the gutters was like completely clogged, and so the water was coming back into the house. But we were worried it was the bathroom upstairs because it's right above there. So, like I said, it could have been a lot worse. Can't complain. Hi guys, hi Michelle. Thank you to everybody who participated in the finished goods auction. Everybody, I think we sold like 135 items or something out of, no, that's not right. 156 items out of like 230 items, something like that. We're super thankful for that. I did do a little poll to see if you guys were interested in us. Once like I have everybody's orders polled, so I know what's left, we'll show what's left, and we'll just do like I'll just give like a low price, and then whoever's comment we see first will get the item kind of thing. Hi Jenny, hi guys, how are you? I'm all wet because I had to run inside and it's pouring. Can you guys hear the rain? Oh goodness, saw that happened to our kitchen before. Yeah, oh, I was like, oh no. But Mark kind of knew it was his fault because he hasn't really emptied the gutters in a while. I was like, he's like, well, I did it the year before last. I said, honey, I don't think you've done it since like our first year we moved in here. Oh, he's a little bit of a procrastinator lately. I don't know. I'm like, what's going on with you, man? Hi, everybody. All right, we're going to paint this all in black. Like I said, this is the 12 by 18 beaded frame from our Etsy shop, and then we're also going to use the flag company cutouts as well that are on Etsy. Like I said, you guys can comment Betsy. Betsy rhymes with Etsy. I just realized that. Hi, Karen. You got new flooring part of the cabinets. Oh yeah, that's good. Anyway, all this is on Etsy, but yeah, luckily, like, he just had to cut a little hole in the ceiling, and the only thing that really needs fixed, there's some joists that got, like, really wet, so he's gonna have to somehow, I don't know, he's gonna figure something out, but then we're gonna have to patch the ceiling, all that good stuff. Thankfully, our new doors weren't in, because those are in, but we haven't had them delivered yet, so they haven't been installed. So, kind of fortunate for that. And it cleaned right off the floor, like, there wasn't a lot on the floor, so I think, like, we caught it pretty quick. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Melissa. How are you guys? How was your weekend? Missed you. It's been crazy over here. Kind of always is. Like, June, because the kids are still in school, and there's just so much going on, like, between marching band, and then tomorrow night they have their spring chorus concert. Both kids are in chorus and band. So we have that tomorrow night. And they have, they just had academic awards, and they have sports awards next week. I don't know. They have a bunch of stuff going on. All right, we're going to let this dry. Let's move this over here. I can get it to sit here the way I want. I know. Thank goodness it wasn't worse, right? It was one of those things you wake up in the morning and you just think it's the end of the world. You know what I mean? And then I ended up driving the kids to school because Mark wanted to stay home to try to figure it out. And, you know, by the time I got home, they had already figured it out. And so, you know, after that, we could kind of make a joke about it. I was like, oh, I kind of like it. It's like rustic. Having a big hole in the ceiling. Whatever. Yeah, definitely could have been worse, right? It's all about the attitude. It could have been like, you know, pipes and like drainages and all that. Like it could have been a lot worse. All right, we're gonna paint these in black velvet also. We're going for like a vintage vibe, as you guys know. It's usually kind of what we go for. And I'm not even going to cook tonight because we have so many leftovers. We had pizza and wings yesterday for Parker's birthday. I still cannot believe that my baby boy, he's my oldest, but he's 15, you guys. 15 years old. Weekend was great. Yeah, we had a great day. We're actually going to Boston, Katie. I surprised them with tickets to see Gracie Abrams. She's a singer that we all actually really love. Parker, as you guys know, loves Taylor Swift, and Delaney loves her too, but Sophie's not a fan of Taylor Swift. However, she does love Gracie Abrams, and so do we, so we all can relate on that one. So we're all going to go see her on the 24th, which is the day after Rainey's birthday. And then we're going to go to a beach in Boston. I don't know, we're going to do a few different things. It'll be fun. We're going to go to that market. Somebody said to do like the duck tour, so we'll probably do that. I don't know. My mom's going to go. It's going to be a good time. Your oldest turned 32 last week. Wow. You had a rough day at work. I'm sorry, Christina. I hope your day gets better. I got all invoices sent from the auction, and then by the time I got done with that, Mark was about finished with his dad, so we ended up taking a nap because I just did not sleep well last night. So after that, I felt much better. And I came out here to hang out with you guys, so they do grow up so fast. Did you guys see the video we did yesterday? I got him to do that with me, and it was hilarious. It's like with those when you recreate a picture of him as a baby. So we recreated the picture of him in the hospital. It was so cute. Obviously, he was a wee bit bigger. That boy is all arm and leg. He is so tall. So tall. Hi, Tracy. Your youngest will be 33 on Wednesday. Aw, they grow so fast. I can't even imagine. Like, thinking about them leaving the house makes me want to, like, vomit. I think it's even harder because, you know, we have 50-50 custody of them. So they go to their dads every other week. So, like, I think to myself, oh my gosh, he's 15 years old. He's got 3 more years at home. If he ends up, you know, I don't know if he'll leave right away. We'll see. I think he will. He'll probably go to college, but he wants to live in, like, a big city. Like, think about that. Like, 3 years, and then you chop that in half because, you know, he's at his dad's, and it just makes me so, like, oh, get a little bit emotional about it, my friends. Hi, Vicki. How are you? Duck tours are so much fun. The market is great, too. Yes, I'm excited. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I am looking forward to it for sure. Okay, I'm gonna bring these in. I'm gonna paint this in white, but I'm not gonna do it perfectly. You guys know how I kind of do that. This is going to be nominee. This I'm going to do white other than the actual poles themselves. I'm going to paint those black quick too, which I shouldn't have gotten with my paintbrush, but I tend to do that quite frequently, as we know. So I need white, and then I'll need one for nominee. When do they get out of school? Delaney doesn't get out until like June 20 something. Parker and Sophie, their last day is this following Monday. They get out earlier because of regents testing, whatever you want to call it. You're shopping in Walmart? Nice. Hope you find something good. So like I said, we're going for like that overlay kind of look, layered, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna do black and then nominee over top. And you can also, I've done it, it's been a while since I've done like the shadow with a transfer, but it's pretty cool. So that's how we're gonna do some of the words on the transfer also. So paint those, then we're just gonna set that to the side. I'll bring in the white here in a couple minutes. But let's do this and nominee. So this is gonna go over top of the black part. So we're gonna do this. Your mom turned 84 yesterday. Aw. We were talking about that. My grandma would have turned 88 this year. We were talking about that yesterday. Have a good day. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and paint this in nominee. Nominee is our like metallic gold. It's super pretty. You guys know I love it. I'll probably go through and like distress it a little bit too on these beads, but I love it because it covers really, really well. Get ready for a craft yard. Oh, my timer's going off, but my sound's not up. There we go. All right, mute myself. The comment was Sue. I don't know how to say her name. I'm just going to say C. Sue Sish. That's probably not right. But you're going to go in the Sunday Funday basket, my friend. I'm probably not spelling your name right, but that's okay. I'll know who you are. So we'll put you in. I reset the timer every 10 minutes. That'll go off, and we will put somebody in there for next week. I already pulled winners for yesterday. It was Alicia Bermuda and who? Lisa Dolan. Those were the winners. So we'll send you guys something at some point. We got all Etsy orders cut that have been placed. Mark just has to package them up tomorrow. That's what I was doing when I was getting ready to go live, was getting orders cut. Isn't that pretty? I know, I love nominee. It's so pretty. So pretty. Happy birthday, Jill. Is she on here? I wished her happy birthday on her page, but I didn't see her say hey. When Parker gets his driver's license, he could take the... Yes, so Maureen, we've thought about that, but it's something that's going to take a little bit because it's quite a bit of a responsibility. Like they go to school 45 minutes from here, so it's all highway. So it just makes me a little bit nervous, you know, just because. But I mean, he'll be practicing when he gets his permit and stuff, and we'll see how good of a driver he is, and then I'll decide if he can, if I trust him to drive him and his sisters to school. We'll see. Hopefully, he's a good driver. Of course, we have an Explorer, and I would just let him drive the Explorer because we don't need the car. Like we're home, we work from home. So I would just let him drive our car, put him on our insurance, obviously. But then, like, the nice thing about it is it's a newer vehicle. It's a 2024. So, like, you know, you can set so he can't go above a certain speed and he can't use his phone and, you know, all that stuff. So, my mom came over today and went to lunch. Nice. Where'd you go for lunch? Thank you for the stars, Miss Susan. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a goal. Like, that's something we've talked about. But, again, I told him, you know, that's a lot of responsibility to drive your sisters and yourself to school. So we have to see what kind of driver you are first. Did I buy something? I don't think so. Yeah, highways for teenagers is kind of scary, exactly. So I don't know about that yet. We just have to kind of see. We'll test it. Like when he gets his permit, I'll, you know, be in the driver's or the passenger seat, and we'll see how it goes because I'm not sure about that. It's literally all highway. Just so you guys know, I might connect to the car. I'm not sure. I don't really want to talk a lot just in case I did connect to the car because Mark and the kids just pulled in. All right. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Use nominee to repaint the frame on an antique mirror. Oh, I love it. You know that's right up my alley, girl. That would make me happy. What would I have done if they didn't bring back nominee? Jennifer, that wasn't even a question. I literally started the petition to bring it back. And I wasn't going to take no for an answer, so it wasn't going to happen. Not here in New York. No, they can't get it at 15 in New York. Nope, have to be 16. And then they have like certain rules now, I guess, where like they have like a curfew, like they can't drive after a certain time, and they can't have like a certain, they have to drive for so long before they can have somebody under the age of 18 in the passenger seat or be driving somebody as a passenger. I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff to it, but yeah, driving is in general, exactly. We definitely are not a big city. Like, we're a very, very small area, but it's literally all highway. Like, you drive through like fields, and then you come to the highway, you get on the highway, you're on the highway for like 30 minutes, and then you get off on an exit to get to their school. So it's like basically, you know, all highway. So it just makes me a little nervous, especially because, you know, here in Western New York, when it gets to be winter, well, first of all, the snow. Second of all, it stays dark later, and then it gets dark so early. So it just was, you know, we'll see. It's just one of those things. Pending. We have a while to talk about it. Went to a new Mexican restaurant. Nice. Isn't this part of the frame pretty? Wait till you see it like all put together. It's really cute. I swore they just pulled in. Oh, they did. I was gonna say. All right. Last side, and then I just have to paint the white, and then we'll be done painting, and then we can start the fun stuff. Hi, Sue. Yeah, they have to be the parent for a while. You can get your permit at 15 and a half. Yeah, I know, it's scary, right? I feel like I was much more responsible. Parker is pretty responsible, but I just feel like my mom worked like a lot. She worked 2 jobs. She was a single mother, and so I like raised myself. Like, I really did. Like, my mom can admit this now. Like, I was on my own a lot. My brother wasn't home. As most of you guys know, my brother was really bad into drugs. He's recovered now, and he's doing amazing. But I was by myself all the time from the time I was like 12 on. So I think I had to be responsible at an early age. And so I, you know, at the age of 15, like, you know, I did so much more for myself. Like, I, you know, cleaned and did laundry and cooked and all that stuff before, you know, but not saying that that doesn't make him responsible. We'll see how it goes. Out with the old, in with the new. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and do whites. I need to open a new jar because my other one's almost empty. If you guys are just joining us, say hello. Yeah, so we live 40 minutes from their dad, and that's why their school is 40 minutes from us. So when we first moved to New York, you guys know I'm originally from Pennsylvania, and when I split from their dad, I was still living in Pennsylvania, but he ended up moving to New York, and then he remarried, but he moved to a town called Savona, New York. Well, then I was getting ready to move in with Mark, but I was still working in Pennsylvania, so I was driving 2 hours one way to work, and like, I was gonna have to find something to do with the kids at like 5:30 in the morning, and there was no option. So my ex-husband was like, well, they can go to school here, which was in Savona, which was 40 minutes from us. And I was like, oh, if I do that, like, that's gonna kind of stink because they'll be stuck, you know, I'll be stuck with that till they graduate. But it was really the only option. Otherwise, you know, Mark and I weren't gonna be able to live together. And plus, we wanted to do 50-50 custody. So it worked out. I mean, it kind of stinks, but, well, exactly. Yeah, it's not just him. Exactly. It's all going to be based on how he handles all of it. Back in the old days, we had so many chores. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, we're going to use bright whites, and I'm going to do like not a perfect paint job. You guys know I just kind of like it to be rustic and rough looking, so I like some of the wood to show through. So we're just going to give this a rough coat here. And if you don't want it to be like a rough coat, you can definitely do multiple coats. But we're always going for the vintage vibes. Couldn't be bothered with getting my license. My mom finally said at 18, she was so tired of being my chauffeur. I was so excited to get my license, so I was pretty quick about it. My best friend was too, but she was also a year older than me. I was born in August, so I went to school a little early. I actually graduated when I was 17, so my best friend was a year older than me, so she was able to get her license, so she drove us everywhere, which was nice. And then I got my license junior year must be. Yeah, this is just bright white, yep. And again, I'm just doing a real, like, rough coat. I don't want it to be perfect. We watched, oh my gosh, what was it called? Unbreakable Boy. Have you guys watched that? That is the cutest, sweetest movie. It was based on a true story. It's about a little boy with autism, and he also has, I can't remember what it was, but he had, like his bones were really brittle and they could break really easily. He got that from his mom. I can't remember what it's called. It was initials, something. I don't know. It was the cutest movie. Oh, thank you, Ginny. We're using the Betsy Ross flag company transfer. I'm super excited for this project. It's going to be adorable. I probably should have thought about it and painted this surface first, but that's okay. It is what it is. We'll dry it. Yeah, I decided to go all patriotic today. Got happy mail today from Chocolate Tour. Nice. I do not have my nursing license anymore. Nope. I let it go. I don't think even if something ever happened with chalk, I don't think I could ever go back to nursing. It just was not a passion of mine. You know, and we try to have a backup plan. Like we have Etsy and, you know, we have a great customer base. So hopefully that's never going to happen. Like, you know, if anything even happened to chalk, that hopefully we can still continue in some other aspect with our businesses. So, all right, there's that. Then we're just going to do another quick coat on the white here. Yeah, same thing with Mark. Like, he was an electrical contractor, and he's like, I just couldn't go back to it. Like, with his autoimmune issues, he would really struggle with it. It was called Unbreakable Boy, and no, we rented it on Prime. So I'm not sure where else it would be. You met your nephew? So just doing the flags in white really quick. As moms, we are never ready. I know, exactly. Like, it terrifies me. Like, I don't know how many times I'm on the highway and like a trucker tries to come over in my lane because he's like falling asleep. Like, that just petrifies me. Your nephew was autistic. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're working on Old Glory. Ooh, I can't wait to see it. That's a cute one. I like that one. I thought my kiddos were gonna peek in and say hi, but yeah, it was a really sweet movie. Definitely watch it. It reminded me of Wonder. Have you guys seen that one? The little boy, he was born, I don't know what his diagnosis was, but those are both really sweet movies. All right, last part to paint here. Now the sun's out. It was pouring down rain. It was sunny when this morning, and then like, I don't know, 1:30 or so when Mark was getting ready to leave, it started pouring. Now the sun's back out. This weather is just wild. You're trying to figure out your laser machine. What kind of a laser machine do you have, Tammy? I am not familiar with a lot of them. When we first started with our laser machine, we had a Glowforge, and it was just like really slow and not big enough for what, you know, we needed it for. So we quickly upgraded to the Thunder, and now we have the Thunder 34 and the 35. And we have them running basically nonstop. We use them a lot. It is going to be cute. Yeah, he loves that cookie cake. We get it from that Great American Cookie Company. I'm surprised they haven't closed. It's literally like the only thing left in our mall near my mom's house. There's not much left in there at all. There's like, they do like karate lessons in there and like cheer, and they don't really have any shops in there left. I remember when I was a kid, we went there all the time, and it was like the place to be, and now there's nothing there. Yeah, this is a really cute transfer for sure. I definitely recommend it. All right, we're done painting. Move that to the side. This is the part I really need to be dry because this is what we're gonna chalk on. So glad you're retired. Yeah. I love what I do. It's just always kind of scary, you know. Right now it's like in a very big, like, the biggest, like, is it a lull? Is that what I want to call it? Like our biggest decline that we've ever been in. So it's a little bit scary. I mean, we still have our customers that are loyal to us, but like as far as new people joining like our, you know, club or our perks or our team, it's definitely the biggest decline we've ever had. It's a little scary. Oh, I don't even know what a falcon is. The keyword for today is Betsy, B-E-T-S-Y. So make sure you comment Betsy. I don't think my timer wasn't going off. Shirley Berry, we're going to put you in the Sunday Funday basket. My timer was going off and I muted my computer again. Now it's up, I'm sure it is. Shirley Berry. Paint right. We just painted this with white paste. I'm going to get it dry. Betsy Ross. I remember studying about her in school. Thank you guys for jumping on. I'm not missing anything being in Philadelphia. How is the smoke? Actually, it hasn't been too bad. I heard that it was supposed to get worse, but... Hi, Mary. How are you? You're not missing anything. You also need the Social Security. Yeah. Yep, comment Betsy. I think this is going to be really cute when we're done. So I think we'll start, I'm going to give this a sand and then we'll wax it. And then we'll do like our shadow part first. And then we'll go back through and do the rest of it. I want to learn how to make my own files, but I can't. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to tell you with anything other than like the software we use, so. Go to YouTube. That's probably your best bet, Tammy. I YouTube everything I can't figure out, or use ChatGPT. Yeah, the Thunders, they're nice. But they're pricey for sure. But worth it. And they have really great customer service too. Hi, Jackie. Alright. Almost dry. Bear with us here. Hi, Clarice. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. We're doing another patriotic craft. I name all my vehicles Betsy. Do you? You have one called Some Fun? Oh, that's good, Teresa. I'm excited for you. It'll go from shiny to matte, and then you'll know you're dry. Right here is still pretty wet. So yeah, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday I'll go through and see what we have left from the auction, and we'll just do like a quick, it'll be like one of our live sales, but we can't do it like auction style because that'll take forever. So we'll probably do that at some point. Look who's here. Huh?
Oh, weather.
Oh.
Hi guys.
Mark's here. I thought the kids would come say hi to me.
Well, it's just raining hard on and off. And everything, so it's
Running all the patriotic stencils. Oh, good. I can't wait to see it, Mary. Make sure you post it in our VIP group. If you guys aren't in our VIP group, we do tons of fun giveaways in there. I have to actually do our monthly one. I gotta get that scheduled. This Saturday, we're gonna unbox the Patriotic Mystery Bundle and do that together. We're doing it a little bit earlier just because we had plans with Parker, but. Hi, Lisa. Sand, yeah, if you want to sand. Heather is working on Uncle Sam cutouts. Nice. What do you think the reason for the declining is? I don't know, honestly. I really don't. Like, we haven't changed anything, so I'm hoping it's just like, I don't know, the weather. And honestly, I know a lot of it is Facebook. We aren't reaching even half of what we used to. So that's honestly the main thing. It's just that we're not getting enough new eyes. So sharing and commenting and hearting and all that stuff is definitely of the utmost importance. But yeah, that's the main reason, Samara. It's just not reaching who we used to. Like, we used to have, you know, close to 200 people in our lives. The other day, I think we had, the lowest point was 49, and that hadn't happened in a long time. So I was like freaking out just a little bit. So I'm a little bit happier to see about 90 of you on today. Yeah, Mary, it should. We shipped them all in plenty of time, so I hope it gets there. All right, now we're going to take a 220 grit, go over the top of this just to smooth it out.
The mystery? Yeah, it was a week ago.
Yeah, we shipped those a week ago. So they definitely should be there by Saturday, for sure. So just smooth this out, and then we'll take our 80 grit to the side. And kind of just dressing it up a little bit more too. Did you tell them to fold the laundry?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told them if it's been raining on and off, to that cooler if they can. But.
Yeah. All right.
So any post you see of either Brett or Tilton Designs, just comment.
Yeah,
We
you can
appreciate
comment.
it.
If you see it and you
It
go
helps.
by it, that just tells Facebook like, oh, we don't want to see this. So if you see anything we post,
Even if you don't like it, just whatever.
just, you know, anything is a huge, huge help. Mark, can you take the 80 grit to the side for this? Because you took both my 80 grits.
I got one
They're both gone.
over here.
Oh, that could be it. You can't shop beans, so at least I went to Michael's and bought a bunch of beads. Well, there you go. At least you're going to be able to craft, right?
Looking on the black pieces.
That's okay, I got it. So take an 80 grit to the sides. That just gets the paint off, extra paste, because it bothers me. Okay, so now we can wax it. Do I still have the rose pillow? No, that's sold. No, I didn't have you down for anything because I already shipped all, or sent all of the invoices, other than a couple people who haven't sent me their information yet. There was a few people that commented after the 7 o'clock mark, so I didn't give them the items, but liking does work, but hearting is better and commenting is even better. Like if you just like it and then that's it, it's you guys know, Facebook is it's a mystery and it changes constantly and it's, you know, volatile. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Commenting is definitely the best form of showing that you know, like the content and you want to see it more. Even if you have it set as a favorite, it doesn't necessarily mean Facebook's going to put it in your algorithm, which to me blows my mind. You know what I mean? We talked about this the other day, but like, you know, we have almost 61,000 followers, and like, I can post something and sometimes it doesn't even reach 100 people. To me, like, how is that a possibility? You know what I mean?
Ridiculous.
It's kind of crazy, but it's just all about how the algorithm works. I'm also wondering if like our notifications aren't sending everybody again because our, you know, live viewers have been like so much lower than normal. So that's something we'll look into as well. But keeping up, I know exactly. Keeping up with Facebook is a full-time job. That is so accurate. All right, so now we can wax these. This is going to be the fun part here. Can you make another pillow to show us how again? No. I'm not making another one of those pillows. That took me a very long time. The video, it's not on Facebook anymore because Facebook only allows you to have videos for 30 days, but it's on YouTube, Tammy. So if you go to our YouTube page, all of our videos that we've ever done are there. So you can go watch it on there. Yeah, I'm not, that was an experience. It took me a really long time. All right, surface wax. We're gonna apply this all over. Just another barrier protection other than fuzzing our transfer. Yeah, it's wonky, but it's all right. We'll figure it out. And then we'll wax our other parts right here. Hi, Candy, how are ya? And Mark sanded all of these so they have that, you know, rustic edge that we like. So Maren, our YouTube channel, we have all of our links at the top of our page. If you go to Tilton Designs, there's like a link tree. It's in the featured section. It shows you all of our links, but it's just Tilton Designs 13 on YouTube. We've shared the link on that before as well. All on our page. We're doing the mystery bundle. I think we decided 11 a.m. Eastern. I know that's early for you West Coasters, but we didn't have a choice because we're going on like a cruise thing with Parker for his birthday. So, okay, reusable silkscreen transfers, you guys. You can use them over and over again. This one's a 12 by 18. Like I said, this frame is also on Etsy, and this is the 12 by 18 frame. Plus, we have the Flag Company cutouts that go with this. So you just peel this off. It's my first time using this one, so we want to make sure we fuzz it well. They are sticky. They have a mesh silkscreen window in them. And we're going to do what I'm calling, it's going to be like a shadow effect, okay? We're going to lay the transfer down just a little bit like off, you'll see. And I'm going to do it in black, and then we're going to do nominee over top. We're not going to do it on everything, just certain things, but Ginny, we are going to put you in the Sunday Funday basket. Yeah, some projects are a one and done deal. Some projects I don't want to relive. It turned out beautiful, but yeah. If you want to see me do it, go to YouTube. That one, I can't even remember how many times I used that one transfer. And it, like lining it up, and I had to make sure it was super dry because it was ink. Yeah. Some things I just don't want to relive. Yeah, the shadow technique. Short break if we're going back to work at 4 p.m. What time do you get done, Andy? All right. Thank you, Tammy. I try. Okay. So now we're gonna lay it on here. So it's gonna be mostly in the center. Say hey.
What's up?
Mostly in the center, but I'm also going to. Is this how I want to do it, right? I'm trying to think.
Which way are you doing?
The shadow technique. Yeah, I want to do. Yeah, we're just gonna move it a tiny bit, so it doesn't even really. So I'll just put it mostly in the center. Where's that black frame? Do you have it still? Oh. I just want to make sure I have it. Ooh. Okay.
I like to break the vacuum out.
I know, it's a mess. Okay, we're going to press it down so we don't have any air bubbles. I'm going to do black around the whole outer part. Oh, I have an air bubble right there. Lainey and I started watching the new Snow White last night, and everybody said it was terrible, but honestly, it was pretty good where we, you know, we didn't get very far, but I'm like, maybe me and all three of the kids will watch
Once
it
you
tonight.
get past the first 5 seconds.
It wasn't 5 seconds. We watched it the first 30 minutes, and it was not bad. Mark. I have a good eye? Well, thank you. Suzanne said, hi, Sudsbuster. I can't even talk.
You talking about our water this morning?
I did.
Ew.
Yeah.
It'll be tested here shortly.
It was the Mondayest, one of the Mondayest Mondays. Okay, so I'm going to go through. I'm not going to do Flag Company because we have the cutouts. I'm going to do Betsy Ross, this. I'm going to do these. You'll see. We're just going to work our way down. So I'm just going to take my black paste.
Just gonna wing it.
Yeah, we're going to wing it. I'm going to do like the shadow effect on Betsy Ross. And our paste does dry pretty quickly, so I'll probably peel it up as we go. I was telling him about that Unbreakable movie. It was really, really cute. You should have watched it with us. We'll have to watch it at some point.
Oh, the one the other night.
Yeah, it was cute. Usually about 7 p.m. I clean offices in between twice a week. Oh, nice. So you're busy. Busy lady. Sounds like my mom. She has like, she's what they call a visiting angel. So she has like certain hours that she goes in and helps.
She like comes in on a helicopter.
Yeah, no. She goes in and helps like old folks, you know, with some of their like daily routines, grocery shops, cleans up for them, things like that. And then she cleans houses in between. My mom's always been a very busy, very hardworking woman. She was a waitress for years and years, and she would always have, you know, multiple jobs. But waitressing was getting to be a little bit too much for her because, you know, the lifting the trays and stuff, it was really killing her shoulder. And so it was probably a good thing she got away from that. I just got a little bit of black where I didn't want it.
Right near the frame.
Okay, quickly, I'm going to do these. I'm going to wash it, but I want to do the flags first.
Did you write that last name down?
I don't know, did I?
Jeannie?
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
All right, peel this up. How pretty that is, you guys. I messed up right there, but I can wipe
I'm
it.
gonna try to wipe it off.
So there's that. Can you guys see it?
Sand it. I'll fix that one spot.
Your mom sounds like, yeah, my mom does. She has her hands full. And she never, like, she always is willing to help me out. She'll come and sit with me, like, tomorrow night. Mark actually has a procedure Wednesday morning, and as you guys know, we only have one vehicle. Honestly, like, we really don't need a second vehicle.
Not very often.
Very
Like
often.
lately though, like I don't know.
Yeah, but my mom, she is gonna come. She's gonna go with me tomorrow night to the kids' concert, and then she's gonna spend the night with us tomorrow night because I have to have Mark in for his procedure. So she's gonna take the kids to school for me. She's an awesome mama. All right, so now we're gonna chalk our flag. We're gonna use cherry, cadet mixed with black velvet. Did it wipe off okay?
Yeah.
And then nominee for like the flag poles.
I should have went to the dump on Saturday.
Lot.
I didn't realize I put that black bag in there from the party and pretty full. I didn't realize it.
Got paste all over me, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be really cute when we're done. If you guys are just joining us, say hello, comment Betsy. All right.
Oh, look, I'm wearing my freedom shirts.
Oh yeah, he's got the flag.
What's the chance of that?
What's the chance? All right, press this down. I don't want any air bubbles. You guys know the drill.
What are you doing? Do you doing colors?
Yeah. All right, so cherry, cadet mixed with black velvet makes navy, and then nominee. So I'm going to start with nominee just because nominee is more of a shimmer, so it'll take a little bit longer to dry. And then use a couple of multi-tool probably, and then a small squeegee. So just take my nominee. And do our flag poles here. You reading comments, or are you just standing there looking
I
cute?
kind of am, a little both. That's what I'm doing this year.
Oh. What did you say?
16
days.
days.
Oh, Laura, I cannot wait to see you.
16 days out of May.
Yeah, it's coming quick. We're going to be going to ChalkCon in Kansas City, Missouri.
When do we leave? I
The
don't know.
24th. I'm excited to see my peeps. All right, go in with this color for our flag. And you guys know you can peel it up if you need to, so it doesn't dry in the silk screen. We got rained out yesterday at Parker's birthday party. We set up a, what do you call them? Canopy.
Yeah, the water
But
just.
it started pouring, so we all had to come inside.
Now we got flood warnings again.
Yeah, I was telling them about that.
My daughter's had her surgery on Friday. Had the plate taken out of her wrist that she broke.
Oh my
that'd be-
goodness.
How'd that go? That'd be.
I hope she has a speedy recovery.
Hi, Barbara.
Which Barbara?
Dijon.
Oh, hi, Barbara.
So guys, I'm gonna be dyeing my beard. This is
He's
fantastic.
not dyeing his beard. He thinks he's gonna get a toupee and dye his beard. You guys, it would be
my story.
so
Focus.
weird.
You're getting this somewhere you shouldn't focus.
Ugh.
I'm gonna dye this, and I'm gonna get like a toupee, like go across. I'm not sure what style. Yeah, there's different styles, but I'm thinking like just either all white or like just black.
Stop.
We saw that guy the other day. Where were we?
It was the worst toupee I've ever seen in my life.
It was an
We
older
were
guy.
at
He was
Parker's
yeah.
track
what it
meet,
was.
and it was terrible.
You couldn't even tell.
You could tell.
I had to look a few times.
Oh, gosh. He gives me a run for my money. He's been telling me since we got together. We've been together, what, Mark? I don't know.
3-4 years.
More than that. 3-4 years.
6.
We've been married
5, 7.
4 years this year. We've been together almost
Yeah.
7. Yes. But he's been telling me the whole time we've been together that he's going to get a toupee. And I'm like, no, I like your bald head. Leave it
I've looked a
alone.
couple times. I'm dabbling. I just gotta find the right
Dabbling?
dabbling.
What the heck does... My
Dabbling
gosh.
on the
Yes,
viewing.
tell him, Shirley. Tell him to stop. I can't deal with it. I'm getting a lot of blue in my... There's blue in this.
Like I could get like a man bun. I mean, they were
A
pretty big.
man bun? You're just making it worse. Stop talking. Look at all the blue I got in my flag. I don't know what just happened.
I like that though.
You might. I don't. That makes me upset. I
That's
don't know
because
what I
you were
did.
too busy talking when I was trying to tell a story.
Yeah, because you're talking about messing with your bald head, and I like it.
Well, it's not like I can't take it off.
Stop.
And
Yeah.
if we dye it and it doesn't look right, you can shave it and it regrows.
You're not doing that, sir.
Jennifer Herman, see?
What did she say?
She's on my side.
Jennifer, don't be on his side.
She's my side. She's my girl.
Stop! I'm not done with it. There's that.
You don't want me to wash it yet?
Go to a wig shop. I think you would look awesome with a rainbow colored toupee. You guys, stop it!
You don't want me to wash this mess?
Susan to Seth, you're gonna go in there. I'm gonna do the flag company first.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use it one more time.
But it's
Susan, you're going in. I reset the timer. Well, I guess you can clean it. Go ahead. Clean it and then I'll do the
I
rest.
don't want to know.
Oh, okay. We're gonna just use nominee on the letters.
Great shop. I never even thought about that.
What?
Instead of just buying one online, you can probably get a custom one made that fits my head.
Can you stop?
Different colors. Why women do all sorts of crazy stuff with their hair like an eye?
Because we have hair. There's a difference. Where'd you put the thing?
Maybe I'll get like extensions. Can we do that from baldness?
I don't think that's how it works. Oh, goodness. Okay, we're gonna line this up and do flag company. And then Mark will clean our transfer because we're gonna do the shadow effect. My desk is a mess, but that's okay. Yeah, he's on a roll. These are both of my shirts are from Maurice's today. They have a lot of really cute patriotic stuff. My good friend Laura Griffin, she's on here. She made me some patriotic shirts. I think she said they're on the way, so I'm excited to see them. Where did the star go? Is it underneath of this? It is. Now we're just gonna put our star in here. I'm gonna do all this in nominee.
Georgia hair solutions. You could probably fix it up with a man bun wig. Okay.
Stop it. Who is that?
Laura Griffin.
Laura?
Well, you can show me that stuff when we're in Missouri.
No. I can't deal with you. Although I am going to get him a really nice wig for my brother's 80s birthday party.
I'll already be too paid out by then.
You'll be too paid out? I don't think that's a saying.
That's the saying in Marshall.
I can't get the star right now. We'll come back to it. All right. I'm a mess. Let's do flag company. Again, we're going to do nominee on top of the black. Oh my gosh, I'm moving it everywhere.
Brandon Reynolds said nice. I'm pretty sure she's talking about me.
She said what?
She said nice. She's talking about my toupee idea.
Yeah.
Or the project. I'm not really sure.
All right.
Get just a wig. Yeah, I don't know. Don't they make ones that like stick on your head? How they work? I don't even know. We'll figure it out.
We're not going to figure anything out.
I told her I'm also going to shave all this if she doesn't want to dye
Ah!
and just leave the mustache.
I hate that. No. He shaved his head before when we were together, and he even himself said he looked weird.
Yeah, but if I leave just the stash.
Mark. It's like me. Like
I've had this look for so long. It's time to.
You don't want me to cut my hair. It's kind of like the same situation.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, Sally.
This it's not like it won't grow back. It grows pretty quick, actually.
All right, look how cute that is. The black, or the nominee on the black.
Man.
You're a manly man. That's you.
That's pretty.
I don't like it. Help. Got it. All right, last thing I gotta do is just this star. I couldn't figure out which direction it went. It's not correct. Help me.
Why not set it on top of it and figure out which way
Well,
to go
because
first?
it'll get so much on the desk. I think that's right
There
there.
you go. You're welcome.
Thanks, bud.
First try.
Get a mullet wig.
Oh.
It's coming. You'll see. That's what he's wearing to the 80s party.
Or else get like a little rat tail glued to the back of my head.
Oh, Mark, stop it.
With a mustache. Ooh. You likey?
Gosh, I got a lot of red in that one.
Mama
That's okay.
likey?
No, Mama doesn't likey. Do you still have the hummingbird on Etsy? Yes. Yeah, for that big size B. Yep. All right, let me clean myself up. If you guys are just joining us, say hello, comment Betsy. All we have to do now is just get that one part dry, do the overlay, and then I'm gonna add like a bow right here. I think it'll be cute to add a little bow right there. Let me just wipe my desk off because I got a mess happening. Hi Charlie, how are you? Yes, exactly. I love you just the way you are, Mark. Tell him, Stephanie. Such a dork. Okay. Done with that. Let me close up this. The only thing I need to use now is the nominee.
I use one of these 15 better days.
Oh, I know. You better run, Mark. What Tracy said. Looks kind of cool, though. I mixed all that blue in with my cherry. I think I had blue on the squeegee somehow, but it's okay. Our grandson has a mullet haircut. Mullets are like coming back, I guess. I don't know what that deal is, but you know, whatever. You do you, right? Okay, so this should be dry.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not talking. Well, you do you. He can't. And Nashville's a thing. Okay. So I think this is dry. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is just wax lightly over top because we're going to lay the transfer back down. And we're going to give it a little bit of an overlay on certain parts. Some of it I'm going to leave black. You'll see. I'm doing good. Ladies change their hair up. Why can't Mark?
Yeah, thank you.
Because he would look like a dork. That's why.
Yeah, you'll see.
When you're married to a bald man and that's what you're used to, and then he wants to get a wig when everybody knows he's bald, and then he gets a wig and it's just one of those things that you know what I mean? There's some people you see and you're like, is that a wig or is that not a wig? With Mark, everybody's gonna know.
I'll just like disappear for like 6 months and then say, oh, my hair just grew out.
Yeah, something like that. And just so you know, Sue, it's not like I'm a terrible wife. If it was something he actually wanted to do, I would allow him to do it, but he's joking.
Or am I?
He's joking. All right, he's drying that off. You just clean our transfers with tap water and a board eraser. And then we're going to fuzz it again because they get their stickiness right back. We're going to use tacky glue to glue this all together. Hair plugs. Don't you have to have something, though, to have the hair plugs work? You know what I mean? Like, he only just has a little bit of hair that grows on the sides. So I don't know how that will work. Isn't the flag pretty? All right.
What are you doing?
We're going to fuzz it again. I'm going to do an overlay. Shadow, whatever I want to call it. Get those hats with the hair built in. Oh, gosh. That one football
Dad used to
coach,
have one of them.
he actually has hair. That Doug, is it Peterson?
Yeah.
But he always has those visors on, so it looks like he has one of those on. And that's what I always think of. But he actually does have hair. Try Rogaine or hair plugs. I think he's kind of beyond that. He's been bald since he was 17.
Somewhere around there, 15, 17.
It's been a while.
I'll figure it out. I'll be surprised.
All right, we're fuzzed. We're going to lay it back down. We're going to put it right on top of where it was, but then just move it a little bit to give it a shadow, okay? And not all of it, just some of it. So literally just place it back where it was and then just move it a tiny, tiny bit, okay?
Wait, what?
Trust the process.
What color is that going to be?
How many?
You can do that?
Yes.
I've never seen that before.
I've done it before.
Playing with fire.
I'm playing with fire.
That actually works.
You're cute. So I'm just going to do it on Stitching Old Glory,
Just
Betsy
words.
Ross,
I would do it on there.
and that, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so
But
we're
you
going to
could
take...
do. I guess you could do the whole thing.
You could, but I'm just going to do these. So
I remember you doing that.
I did it on a shirt before. You've never seen me?
Oh, no.
no.
What do you got going on?
I have red, like... Goodness sakes. There was red on there.
It must be like underneath and on the knee. How'd you pull that one?
I don't know. If I put enough nominee on top, maybe it'll hide it. We'll see. Alright, and then we're going to do handmade. I wasn't going to do handmade, but now I am. And then we'll do Stitching Old Glory since
Pretty sure it's time for new board erasers.
1776. So, I've told you guys this before, but my mom was born on July 4th. So next year she's turning 60. So I want to have like a big birthday party for her and do like party like it's 1776. I think that would be so funny. And like we'll all like dress like, you know, in like the, I don't know, like the boys would wear those wigs with like the.
I don't know, it's too hot this time of year to wear.
No, it'd be hilarious. You have to. Okay.
You got those things in the middle.
Oh yeah. Can you get that?
There, guys, $1,000.
Who was it?
Maureen
Donald
Samuelson.
Samuelson. Okay, look how cool this is, you guys. It just gives it just a little something. Can you guys see?
That's cool.
Oh.
Oh no! Hope it didn't smear.
It smeared a little bit, but it could have been worse. I just literally threw it on the floor. It smeared like... This is like the worst Monday. So it smeared a little bit, but I'm not going to be mad about it. You guys know I go for the rustic look. But see how it is with the black behind it? How cool that looks? Cannot believe that just happened. You'll be 60 next year too. Nice. Isn't that cool looking though? Hot Mess Express over here, you guys. Holy smokes. Who was the name? Maureen Samuelson.
Yeah.
Let me write that down, and then we'll glue everything down. Holy smokes.
See the desk down there? There's quite a bit
There's
on it.
not many yellow. This day just gets better and better. We had a leak. Oh, it's been, you know. Let me see if I can just wipe this a little bit. Usually, because we waxed it, we can wipe it a little bit. It actually gives it a little bit more.
Yeah, that was actually, if you guys do that, it's part of the.
Yeah, just do it. Just throw it on the floor.
Throw it at things.
And then you'll get that rustic look that you're going for. Jeez Louise.
Too bad.
Monday Mayhem. Yeah. Okay, let's glue all of our pieces down now. So we're just going to use tacky glue. And I was going to get my, this one's not open. I wanted to, do you think tacky glue would work to attach fabric?
Attach it to what?
Maybe I'll just use some Gorilla Glue. Okay, so let's glue this down.
Glue, but it probably just set up for a while.
Yeah, Mondays are the best, right? All right, tacky glue all over here. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're almost done. Like I said, comment Betsy, B-E-T-S-Y. Make sure you like and follow our page. Make sure you're in our free VIP group. If you guys want to learn more about joining our crafting community, you can join our team, you can join our perks, you can join our club. Lots of good things. This goes like this. And then the star goes right here. You can also join our team. We have a brand new starter kit this month. You can join for $99 and you get, I think it's $264 worth of products.
Oh.
It's pretty awesome.
Can I join just to get this up?
Sure. Mark's gonna join.
You guys want to join my team? Oh wait, no. Good, yeah.
No. All right, and then Flag Company. Right about there. And then we have to put our frame down as well. Maybe if Mark can glue for me, it'd be better. Where'd you do the beaded ones over there?
I just saw it. I didn't know that was over there.
Oh, you didn't do that? Shoot.
No, I didn't know it was there.
Oh, we gotta sand the beaded one still.
I can do it quick.
This is the top layer. Yeah, nothing got broken. Thanks, Tammy. Yeah, you know, just another Manic Monday. We're used to it. It's a thing. And I want to make like a really quick little bow. And even though we didn't use any ocean mist, I think that this would be pretty just right here.
Well, here, put this on. Work on the bow, and I'll go see that.
Okay.
Where's the lid to this?
So, like I said, this is the beaded frame on Etsy. It's the 12 by 18. So you have this layer, and then the bead goes on top. Look how cool that looks, though, once you put that on there. Oh, that wasn't glued.
Oh my goodness. You better just leave it flat. Don't lift it anymore.
You guys, this is
Do you want,
one of those
you
lives.
need glue there or you want me to go start staining this?
You can sand that first. This will go back on there. He's gonna sand down the beaded part.
When we're done, it'll be in pieces probably, but.
Yeah, but it's okay. So I just want to use this and make a little bow for our flags. I just think that would be cute. Definitely don't need this much. Not sure how I ended up with that much. It's just like a velvet and like a pretty light blue color. This is in my Amazon link. I'm definitely not going to use all this, but just make a really simple little bow right here. And then flip the velvet. You hit up the ribbon aisle. Do they have any good ribbon? I haven't been to Michael's since Mark and I went, oh my gosh, beginning of the year sometime, and it was so expensive. I haven't gone back since then. I've ordered a couple things online. I like some of their peonies and stuff, but I got that too tight. Hold on. Now we can flip it. Yeah, just roll with the punches. That's how it is, right? It's real life, people. I'm extra entertaining today. Oh, goodness. Klutzy, I think would be the word. It's going to be so grand. Heck yeah. I'll take it. All right, let me get this down to size a little bit. It's a little bit too big for what I'm imagining. I just want something kind of little that can kind of hang. It was buy two, get two. Ooh, that's a good deal. Not bad at all. I think that's a better size. I just want it to kind of hang. Did Lainey do her homework in the car?
No. Also, Parker has said he's got Regents the next 2 days.
Oh. He needs to go to bed a little earlier tonight then.
He said something about he needs to study because he was nervous.
Oh. So. I was doing great until Mark showed up. Yeah, we'll blame it on him. Thanks, Marsha. Alright, I'm going to use just a little bit of super glue for this because I didn't turn my hot glue gun on.
That will hurt my feelings.
Marsha, you hurt his feelings. He's going to cry. That's cute, isn't it? I think that little bow just adds a little something, something. So there's that. While he's sanding that down. Huh? I'm going to take my... I actually don't mind that part. What bothers me is the star, all the red in it. I don't know, I guess it's fine. Alright. They both work awesome together. I agree. Alright, last thing we have to do is glue down these and then glue down our frame. The beaded part. Like I said, all this stuff, all the cutouts we can get on our Etsy shop. Tilton Laser Design. You can also just comment Betsy for the info. Mark's gonna glue this down. I might actually take a little bit of Distress ink to this as well. We'll see what it looks like once it gets on here. Did I write down the last person for Sunday Fun Day? I don't remember. Yeah, Maureen. I did. You've been contemplating whether to get that transfer. I love this transfer. I think it's really cute, Tracy. It's a good one. She's a good one. I just think it's so cute. Like this part where it says long may she wave. Super cute. Alright. Mark's tacky gluing that part. So we can put that down. Look how good this is going to look. So this goes right on top.
Just want to see one little spot right there. Boom, came out.
Okay. And then glue right here. Isn't this so cute? I think I'm going to take some Distress ink in black soot and take just a little dry brush And just kind of distress it up a little bit too. Okay, so here's the C, and then we just have to do that. So I'm just gonna take a little dry brush and just kind of add this in certain spots around. What do you guys think though? I think this is so cute.
Gorge.
Mark says it's gorge. Thank you. Hit the heart button. I think it turned out really cute. So I'm just kind of adding some like shadows in certain spots with my Distress ink. Jennifer Herman, you're going to be the last one to go into the Sunday Fun Day basket. So when Mark's done gluing, I'll have him write that down. But just kind of, I'm not going to do it to all of them, just certain ones, just to give it a little something extra.
Very nice.
Huh?
Very nice. I love that distress ink.
I know, I do too. It's
Everybody
so cool.
needs
This
that.
is all in, this is in our Amazon link as well. If you guys are interested. Mark says right here.
Done.
Yeah, just a tiny bit more over there. Okay, glue this down and then I'll hold it up. Of course, you guys know our tacky glue has to cure a little bit, but hopefully it doesn't move on us too much. I love that like shadow. I got that idea. I haven't done the shadow thing in a while, but I got that idea from another designer who was super cute. So here she is. That moves a little bit. I don't want to like hold it too much because it'll move, but
Yeah, it's good.
isn't that cute? What do you guys think? I love it. Hit the heart button. Like I said, comment Betsy. I think that's so pretty. Isn't that cute? You guys love it as much as I do? I hope. Did I say that's dry ink? It's called Distress ink. It's in my Amazon link, Michelle. It comes in different colors. It just like, you know, adds a little bit of something extra to things. You're so sweet. Thank you guys. Yeah, zhuzz it up. There you go. My mom made a Betsy Ross costume when I was little. Oh, that's the cutest thing ever. They had a bunch of Distress inks. Oh, nice. All right, you guys, as always, if you have any questions, let us know. Like I said, comment Betsy to grab the supplies. Grab all our cutouts on Etsy. We have tons of stuff on there. I'll be live probably tomorrow during the day because, again, the kids have their concert. But, all right, you guys take care. Let us know if you have any questions. We'll see you later.
Good night.